The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Faking the give to Mostert. Now Lance.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance.
He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Shotgun now for Lance. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jerome Baker.
And the Dolphins are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And shedding through the tackle. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Tua. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before it's brought down. clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Gesicki, in the end zone. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaching. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield. Throwing on first down is Lance.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And Lance will try again on second down. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Again, it's Lance. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And the Niners are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A very important third down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up first and goal.
Here's Mostert.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
One more time with Mostert.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. To throw, it's Lance.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the turnover, it's Tua. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Javon Kinlaw never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. It's Tagovailoa from his own end zone. Going for the deep ball. Oh, wide open, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Tua going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Tua to throw again. They get this out wide to Gaskin. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
So we'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Here's Demir Berg to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 15. Looking to pass. Tua. He's going to look deep down the field. And this one is incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play. You come out on offense. You try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball. Couldn't quite connect, but give him an A for effort.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
2nd and 10. Here's Lance. He hits Adams, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down. Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Lance able to find Mostert. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Lance again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked out by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big 1st down to get away from the end zone. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Tua setting up shop to throw again.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 2.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Here's Tua. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Demir Bird hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A first down there on a pickup of 25. From midfield, here's Lance. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Lance looks to throw again.
Caught on the right side by Adams. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
2nd and 11.
Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
The kick by Gold is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Now Tua. That'll be caught downfield by Bird. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Talanoa Hufanga in on the stop.
No gain on play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw pulled in by Kittle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Lance. Looking deep for Adams. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here's Demir Bird to return from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is taken in by Waddle. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Tua now on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Lance. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Looking deep for Adams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. Throw left side, complete to Bird. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Tua going to throw. Steps away to his left. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Being chased out left. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Javon Kinlaw. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Tua on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. From midfield, here's Tua. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Javon Kinlaw able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. And it's complete to Adams. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. His big day receiving just keeps getting bigger. He's over 200 yards now on the afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. This is caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Lance giving it to Sermon now on the option. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Trey Sermon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have retaken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Damiere Byrd returning it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Diamador Lenore.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are right back in this football game.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Here's Tua. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big gain of 39 on 3rd.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Tagovailoa.
Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tua to throw.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley.
And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Bird now ready to return it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone...
He's got a man, complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the big cross midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Tua.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough. But they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of